Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Darren and today I want to talk a little bit about the World of Warcraft token and make the World of Warcraft token video before the topic gets irrelevant. I didn't really say much about the token video because I do want to, as I'm starting to upload 2 videos a day, make the channel more about PvP, more about the actual gameplay and commentary, but I do want to vary the content a little bit, so there's going to be not as much just commentaries back to back, but this is going to be one of them. I do want to talk a bit about the World of Warcraft token because it is an interesting phenomenon happening in World of Warcraft, and there's a couple of things out of it. Some are good, some are bad, and just kind of want to open a discussion. So now, if you are not aware, the token can be used for more than just WoW membership. You could actually add $15 worth of membership to your balance in World of Warcraft. So let's say you don't need any membership, but you can still use the $15 you would normally buy membership to simply add to your World of Warcraft balance. So in a way, somebody can buy the token. Now, not only can you spend gold to buy yourself membership, but you also make money in World of Warcraft, in a way, as long as there's always a constant supply of somebody buying the tokens. So this is actually very interesting because this goes beyond World of Warcraft, because this is something that is in WoW, but this just opens up a hell of a lot more opportunities for a lot of people. I actually had a conversation about it in my guild, and one of the officers joked about the idea that that's it, I am cashing out World of Warcraft, I'm gonna open up a bunch of Hearthstone packs and I'm gonna play Hearthstone and become a professional Hearthstone streamer from now on. But chances are, you could technically do that. If you were to buy up every single token that's in the auction house, convert that into $15 a month, $15 a token, you could actually buy and use that balance on other games from Blizzard. So not only is this a World of Warcraft thing, this goes outside of the game into others. So we have things like Heroes of the Storm with skins and champions, if anybody even plays Heroes of the Storm. We have Hearthstone, obviously, with packs and other services. We have Overwatch with cases. And of course, we have one of the most requested things that we've had in the past, World of Warcraft services, in terms of like character transfer, faction change, be able to spend gold in order to faction change your character, or simple race change him, or change your name, or transfer servers altogether. Because as games come and go, so do friends, and let's say all your friends or guildmates want to transfer to another server, but you're not financially able to, a lot of people can feel left out, and this technically would have opened a lot more opportunities for World of Warcraft players. But there's good things and bad things that come with this exchange of the token. Before I talk about the real good and the real bad of this, I want to first talk about the possibility of gold sellers. Now, this is something that has been floating around the forums, and this is something you would normally see if you don't have life and you simply spend the rest of your eternity on the forums. God, I need to get some friends. If you hang out on the forums as often as I do, you'll see an idea floating around, one of them being possibility of gold sellers. And I know everybody has an opinion of possibility of gold sellers. Let me get my point Let me get my point across before we make conclusions. The idea is, if Blizzard offers people to be able to basically make money off of World of Warcraft as long as somebody supplies $20 a token for it, technically Blizzard is making $5 out of every token, because the rest of 15 out of the 20 goes to the player to either use a membership or on WoW services. I guess technically Blizzard still makes it 20, but there's a 5 that's lost in transition. What if a gold seller could actually help you by allowing you to buy gold from them so you can buy the token, and they would cut that 5 to the 3, so you actually spend less money. So somebody could technically buy $20 worth of token, pay less to a gold seller in order to get the gold in order to buy the token. I'm pretty sure I made that system as complicated as possible, and that's kind of the joke behind it. The system is way too complicated. Basically, the possibility of gold sellers is so low. Let's say somebody actually does want to just buy gold. They could go through Blizzard's system, or they could go to the gold seller. Blizzard's system is a legal system. The gold seller is against the TOS, but the gold seller could have the better price for you. But to use a gold seller, so then you buy gold, so you buy a token, that's just where it gets really convoluted, and that's where I'm thinking it won't work. So that is the question that people had, is will this promote gold sellers? And no, because you simply still have to spend $20 to get the token, so that somebody can use the token. And if you're trying to buy gold, you would just go to the gold seller. If you're trying to buy the token, going through gold seller is just not financially feasible. I don't think gold sellers can benefit from this. I could be wrong, but as far as I understand with my logic, which isn't that sound, I believe that gold sellers will not be a problem. Now we got that cleared out of the way, what are the real bad and the positives of this? Let's talk a little bit about it. First of all, we have this weird new system that allows you to use a lot more opportunities for the WoW token. It gives a lot more incentive for people to buy the token because there's a ton more incentive to spend it. So when you do buy the WoW token, the prices hike up, you make a lot of gold out of it. So when you spend $20, you can make a lot, like 100k gold now because the price fluctuates. In Japan, the token is as high as 250k. At least that's what one of my guildmates told me. And that's insane. $20 for 250k worth of gold. Insane. You can basically buy anything you want in World of Warcraft. Literally, buy 4 of these, 1,000,000 gold. You're set. You literally never have to buy gold ever again. All you had to do is dish out, you know, $80. If you have the money, I guess, in a way, you know, if you have the money, you have the money. Like, what are you going to do about it? And somebody can use that gold for a lot of things. You can use it for WoW services. You can use it for other games. You can use it for somebody who, let's say, has the gold, wants to transfer character over, but doesn't really want to spend the extra money out of their own pocket. Here's the opportunity for you to do so, as long as you're fast enough to snag those things from the auction house. Now let me give you the bad news, because I think the bad news has a little bit more of an effect to the general community than the good news, and this is something we can kind of learn from the bad news, and maybe Blizzard themselves might even be able to explore and extrapolate on this. The reason people were enjoying the idea of a token, and this I think is my personally the reason I think that everybody enjoyed the token, is because you have the ability now to make gold in World of Warcraft and not have to pay for membership out of their pocket. You still have to put in the time and money, and basically you're farming gold for someone else. But as somebody like, let's say, a college student or a high school student, just get membership once, and as long as you know how to make gold, even the bare minimum just to get the token, you're set. Not every person is a gold farmer with some kind of crazy gold farming guide on YouTube. Not every person can make an insane amounts of gold that is going to be needed with this new system. One of the things that happened to this new system is hiked. It drove the price of the token way up, so now you need a lot more gold. A lot of people playing this game that are playing, I guess it's technically, I guess, sort of kind of free to play, but a lot of those people made the bare minimum just to get the membership, and now it's going to be a little bit harder. It's going to be a little bit more competitive. Not every person is going to be able to get the token, but hopefully as the ability for the token rises, the demand to buy them will rise, and people will actually buy them. So it's kind of like this economy thing that's going to have to play out in World of Warcraft. We have to see how it continues on. But I do think that there are people like the little guys that make just enough gold just to get the membership out of the way. Maybe in high school, you know, can't find a job, or they're in college and every single penny goes into the tuition and books. I know the struggle of eating ramen every fucking day, but I do understand that this could be somewhat adverse to the community. So I feel like one of the issues that happened to it, I think one of the coolest things, the fact is you can use WoW token for other World of Warcraft services. I don't think Blizzard expected for people to be able to think of, buy gold in WoW, spend it in Hearthstone. I don't think a lot of people made the connection when they first thought of the idea of, hey, just add it to your balance. But that's just me. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks this way, but maybe the Blizzard planned this along. Maybe this is the point of the system. I'm not quite sure. But if somebody has to spend 250k gold just for 1 month membership, if it goes as high as it did in Japan, then at that point it becomes actually financially feasible to just pay it out of a pocket, $15 a month. Because then it's just like, it's so weird. It's just really, really weird system. But it's an interesting system, and this is something I did want to talk about. So if you guys got any points to add to the video, anything to talk about when it comes to the WoW token, feel free to voice it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys engage in the conversation. I hope you guys give me some of your own personal thoughts on what you think about the WoW token. Do you think it's a good idea, or do you think it was a bad idea, and reasons as to one or the other? Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in another video.